So here is question 7 from homework 14. If you've watched the other two videos, you know that I spend a little time at the beginning of these talking about this formula. You can fast forward until I start scrolling down the screen if you've already watched that, or stick around and watch it again because you're going to have to memorize this. So the more you see it and the better you really understand it, the better off you're going to be the next test and the next quiz and throughout the entire homework. So let's take a look at the formula. You've seen this in lecture. You've seen it on Moodle because I know you all check the Moodle notes very, very regularly. But what does this mean in normal human non-mathematical English? So we have an A here. An A is the amount at the end. Okay, so if we're talking about two different amounts of money, usually we talk about a starting amount and an ending amount, and this is the ending amount. P here, that's the principal, that's the amount at the beginning, so that's what we start out with. E is E that we've seen in the past couple of homeworks. It's a number. It's a button on your calculator, and we deal with it the same way that we've dealt with E in the past couple of homework assignments. R is in this case it's an inflation rate. Sometimes it's an interest rate, but it's some kind of a rate. And T is time in years. So we should be able to go into our question and find all of these things. Well, not all of them, actually. We'll come close to finding all of them. But basically the nature of this homework section is we've got 4 puzzle pieces, and they're going to give us 3 of them, and we have to solve for the one they don't give us. So amount at the end. Well, let's see. This is his current salary. How much will he need to earn 20 years from now? So that's actually the piece that we don't have. We don't know what the ending amount is going to be. So the purple here, that's what we're going to have to solve this for once we get all the other pieces. P, how much does he start out with? Well, his current salary is $51,000. So that's what we're going to plug in for our P. R, our inflation rate, well, here we have it. It's 6%. And here's where I give you the super duper big red flag warning. When we are looking at inflation rates and when we're looking at interest rates, your tendency is going to be to see that there's a 6 here and you're going to want to plug in a 6 for that R. Don't do it. Do not do it. Do not do it. It is not 6, it's 6%. That's 0.06. 6% is 6 divided by 100. So when you're plugging in these rates, if it's a percent like this, you need to divide by 100. So when we plug in for R, it's going to be 0.06. I cannot emphasize enough that this is not 6. It is 0.06. Okay? I'm going to say it again. I will say it again before the video is over. And time, well, our time in years, they're telling us it's 20 years from now, so we're going to be dealing with 20 years. So we've got P, we've got R, we've got T. E has never changed. That's going to be the same no matter what, so we need to solve for A. So we have everything except A, so let's plug in what we know and solve for A. Okay, so A equals P times E to the RT. We don't know what A is, so that'll just kind of hang around here. P, we said we were starting with $51,000, so we'll just plug in a $51,000 for that P. E stays the same. R, 0.06. Remember, 6%? That's 6 divided by 100. Don't let me catch you plugging a 6 into this exponent here. 6%. So 0.06 times T, which was 20 years. Okay? So if I multiply these two things together, I get A equals 51,000 times E to the 1.2. I just multiplied 20 times 0.06, and that gave me the 1.2. And guess what? That's it. That is it. You plug this into your calculator, and you're going to get an answer. So you plug in 51,000, press times button, press E, and E to the 1.2 power, and you're going to get A equals this mess here, and when you round it like you're supposed to, you're going to get $169,325.96. So this one actually, because all we were doing was solving for A, we had all of the other pieces, and all we had to do for this one is just plug them into the calculator. So no natural logs, no solving for exponents. We just solved for A, and it turned out to be a fairly simple question because of that. And that should give you what you need. Between the 3 questions that I've looked at in the videos and the PDF files for this one, that should have you set in being able to solve any of the questions. But if there's still something you can't figure out, shoot me an email and I will get back to you.